Hey friends, Travis Clark here with the Steelbridge Ministries, which formerly used to be the Albuquerque Rescue Mission. This is our first edition that we're coming to you, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about who we are, what we strive for, and really the process is such a big deal in Albuquerque when people are talking about homelessness, what homelessness is. So we're going to come to you with a series of conversations, some weekly talks to educate yourselves, both on what homelessness can be, how to prevent it, because what we have to understand is that homelessness is not something that someone is born with. It's not a disease. In fact, it's a condition. It's a state of where they are through a series of decisions that they've made in their life, whether they be learned or habitual, that they've gone through, that we have to be able to teach and correct. And many of times we think about it and we see people on the side of the street, we're handing them money, and we think that's going to solve the problem. Or maybe we don't even think it's going to solve the problem, but we look at them and we say, hey, I'll give them something because it makes me feel good, rather than saying, what can I do to really help this person? So as we begin our conversation, today really what I want to talk about who we are at Steelbridge, what our purpose is, what we strive for, what we're trying to do as we engage the community and engage you as partners, so that we can all start to come together and lower the amount of crime in our city, lower the amount of homeless people we see on the side of the streets, because without a solution, nothing really matters. We can talk, we can gossip, but it's the action. And in fact, Jesus Christ says a lot of that stuff, right? You have to go out and reach. You have to go out and disciple. You have to go out and grow. Seek and save. Luke 19:10. If you don't go out and seek and save the lost, you're never going to be able to find what you want. So that's really what we want to do. At Steelbridge, we purpose to make sure that we're loving people and restoring the hope of who they are. They're lost. Many people look at Steelbridge Ministries and like, well, what does Steelbridge mean? What is it about? Why did you change your name from Albuquerque Rescue Mission? Well, Albuquerque Rescue Mission was established in 1954 with the purpose to go out and feed the people that are on our streets, right? They didn't have food, so giving an opportunity. For about 62 years, that's what happened. On the corner of Iron and 2nd Street, we fed people right there at the mission, and we're able to touch a ton of lives. But that's just the beginning piece. What we started to see was the idea that if we continue to just feed them, were we really helping them? Or were we being a bigger part of the problem? And as part of the board at that point in time, and part of our previous executive director, Bishop John Hill, they made a decision that said, we're no longer going to be a part of the issue, we're actually going to be a part of the solution. So they moved to a program-based restoration transformation program to restore people so that they in turn would no longer be in this condition, because it was so cyclical. They would use and come back. They would use and be on the streets. It was just something they had learned. And that's another topic we'll talk about. We'll talk about habits. We'll talk about changing of the mind. We'll talk about our process of transformation in later series. But today we just want to talk about who we are and what our purpose is about, and speak a little bit about our core values. So our purpose is truly that, to love people so they can come to a point of transformation. The other thing that we really work hard on is connecting them to what we believe in. We truly believe in the idea that you must connect them to God. This transformation, the process of breaking the cycle of poverty, human trafficking, any type of addiction, which is what the world calls it, what we call them are spiritual strongholds. There must be an absolute connection to God and Jesus Christ for there to be true and lasting life change. So in our program, they're immersed in courses throughout the week, throughout the weekends, so that they're fully in the Bible, they're learning, and they're using applied principles to be able to grow from those. And we understand that there's going to be positional sanctification where someone immediately has it and they think they're there, but that's not really what happens. It's a process of progressive sanctification. It's a process that we're going to make mistakes. We're going to know, for those of you that are saved, you're going to know you're saved, but then you still go out and you still drink. You still go out and you still smoke. You still go out and you still say a cuss word or two. But it's still someone understanding you and giving you the same grace that God gave us to forgive you and move past those things so that you're able to learn what you need to learn. The other thing we do is we try to serve people. Serving people is something that is extremely important in your walk as a Christian. It's extremely important to someone that is not maybe a believer or a follower of Christ. You have to be able to reach out to somebody for the greater good than who you are, to be able to bring them back. And part of the restoration process that we believe in is serving other people. We make a point that every Saturday we go out as a body of Christ, and in our program that we're serving somewhere in our community. We're cleaning something up, we're helping another church, we're helping another business, so that we're reaching out with the understanding that it's not just about us, but we're trying to go beyond that to help somebody else. And the last thing that we really strive for is restoring hope. Hope is something that people can reach for, they can believe in, and they know that they may be in the state of hopelessness, but we're going to strive to the idea that we're going to restore this hope. In fact, the name of Steel Bridge is part of this. You know, the idea that God has one bridge that takes you through challenges and protects you from challenges, from the natural world to the supernatural world, and he uses one bridge to get you there, and it's called faith. But see, faith is something that has to go along with hope, right? Hebrews, it says this specifically. Our faith is something for things hoped for things that are not seen. And it's that hope we must restore. And the way we restore that is by loving people, meeting where they are, and walking them through a process where they're going to change their mind, to change their heart, to produce true and lasting life change. So as we come to the end of this first series, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a highlight of who we are, what we believe in, what we're trying to do as we work through this whole process. We'd love for you to partner with us. Give us a call at 505-346-4673. Check us out on Facebook at Steelbridge. Go to our website at mysteelbridge.org. Get plugged in. Come volunteer. This Friday, October 24th at 6:30, we have a volunteer celebration, because we know we can't do this without the people and the unity of Albuquerque, New Mexico. You don't have to be a believer. That's not what this is about. We just know God is the transforming agent, but we all need to be a part of something so we can come together and start to help the people that are less fortunate within our city. You guys have a great day. Wonderful talking to you. Wonderful meeting with you. And look forward to seeing you in many other series.